Hi angels, welcome to Earth Angel Energy. I'm the Earth Angel and today I'm bringing you another general message. We're just going to tap into the energy and see what we get. And I do hope everyone's doing well and feeling very blessed. Alright, we are moving. Magician. Okay. Hanged Man. Okay, these cards are flying right now. Five of Cups in reverse. I like it. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Emperor. Queen of Swords. Okay, who are all these people? I see an Emperor. We've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and a feminine air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay, lots of Libra, Leo. Okay. So, I see manifestation, I see enlightenment, I see an ending of sadness, excitement, communication. All right. It looks pretty good. Where do you fit into this energy? Where do you fit into this energy? Okay, Five of Pentacles. All right. I feel like a situation where maybe an opportunity was blocked. Maybe you felt like you were left out in the cold. Maybe something you loved and you had to let go of. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. So I see an energy where maybe you were mixed up with like several people. This could be coworkers, family, friends, a relationship. And you kind of had to force yourself to go or like force yourself to stop caring. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Maybe force yourself to accept that, you know, this just wasn't it. Seven of Swords and the King of Swords. That somebody hurt you, maybe someone, you know, betrayed you, and that's just that. I started in that, well, that's that. And sometimes life is like that. I think we all go through those moments where it's like, you know what? I don't care if I had love for the situation. I don't care if I cared. If I'm going to be disrespected or mistreated, I got to go. Like, I got to go. Temperance. Balanced out. Okay. So there's that situation. I see it pretty clearly. So now what? So what do we have to say about this situation? I feel like that was kind of establishing whether this is for you or not. Okay, Three of Wands, the World. Okay. All right. So I feel like you've moved on. There's really no desire to reconnect with the situation, or even if there is a desire, there's no, like, you're committed to being like, no, like, I'm not going to go back to this, or I'm not going to reconnect with this. Seven of Cups. So what? In the Judgment. I'm almost feeling impatient with the energy because I'm like, what do you want to say? Like, what? What do you want to say? Okay, does someone want to say something to you? Okay. I see. Okay. So I see a situation where you had to disconnect, you had to walk away. Maybe for some of you, like if this is family or a close friend, it's like, you know what, this is just a hiatus. I can't be connected to you right now, but maybe in the future we could salvage this thing. For others of you, it's like, you know what, I just heard thanks for the memories. But that's what it is, just a memory here. However, I just keep hearing, what do you want to say? Like, spit it out. Okay. Someone cannot speak, but they want to speak to you really badly. Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Eight of Cups. Okay. They want to speak to someone who was loving, kind, and generous. And someone who walked away for good reason. Someone who is in the right. Someone who's maybe their life is taking off. You're looking good. You're feeling good. Five of Swords, Hanged Man, and the High Priestess. Okay. Five of Swords is a defeat. Hanged Man is understanding, enlightenment, maybe being stuck. And then the High Priestess is sort of like that secret, that manifestation. Okay. King of Pentacles. something about this energy, it almost reminds me of like, okay, if I could personify what this energy feels like, say for instance you have a situation where like somebody does you dirty, or there's somebody where you're like, we're not going to be friends anymore, we're not going to be together anymore, it's done, the two of you separate, and then maybe like a year later or 2 or 3 years later, somebody just messages you out of the blue and is like, hey, can we talk, right? So that's what it feels like so far. And so the two of you decide to meet up, whatever. And then you're like waiting for this person to say something. And they're like, well, I just like, I don't like just, yeah, the sun, like open your mouth. I don't know. Even the energy feels very like 8 of Wands. It's like every time I start to get the contents of the message out, it's like, it just, some random card comes out. Exactly. The sun and the 8 of Wands. I think the problem is this person doesn't know what to say to you. There could be nothing to say, but someone... Okay, especially if there's a King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Queen of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Ace of Wands. 2 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. Now, this could be a situation, maybe it's like an ex where you've totally moved on and you're not interested in this person. There's something about someone really wanting to say something to you, but knowing that there's either nothing they can say or like it doesn't matter. Like, you know, a terrible ex that you'd never want to see again. Maybe you move on, you get married, and this person's like, well, I still love you. It's like, well, what does that matter to me, you know? Or, you know, maybe you worked with some people and they were really toxic and terrible to you, and then you leave and they really want you to come back, but you've already got a great new job, or maybe you've moved halfway across the country, halfway across the world. Yeah, exactly. Tower. It's like, what can I say? Like, there's nothing to say. Okay. And once again, these people know that your life is better without them, or they know they have nothing to offer you. They know that there's nothing they can do. Death card. It's over. Or like, for instance, like, say, for instance, they said something to you and you're like, well, why did that happen? Or why did you do that to me? They don't have an answer. They have nothing they can say. Exactly. Basically, what this energy boils down to is there's either an energy or multiple energies where they just want to talk to you. They just want to either go back to how it was. They want to go back to having you in their life, but there's nothing they can offer you. There's nothing they can say. There's no path forward to get what they want. They just know that they want you, or they want to see you again or be with you again. The Chariot. Hanged Man. Yeah. 6 of Swords. It's like someone wants to like hack the code of life and just say, you know what? I know you're in a new relationship, or I know you have a new job. I know you don't live here anymore. I know you don't want to see me again. But is there a way? The 5 of Cups. So my question here is why? What is this? Because if you love someone or if you care about someone, you show them that consistently. I'm just like, why is this energy here like this? Temperance. 5 of Cups. Because there's like a persistent sadness or depression, hopelessness. Things are not going very well for whoever this is or whoever these people are. 8 of Cups. And it's ever since you walked away. Okay. And it's like, how can we remedy this? The Devil. 7 of Cups. Judgment. Okay. Two of Swords. Seven of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Moon. And also this question of like, why? Why did I do that to you? Why did I mistreat you? Why did I hurt you? Why did I break up with you? Why did I get rid of you? Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, and the Two of Wands. What is the Two of Wands? I can't even feel the energy, and I feel so impatient with it, which is funny because I did other readings that were going on for a while and I didn't feel impatient at all. But sometimes I almost feel like the cards get like irritated with the energy, especially with this kind of energy. The Moon. Whoever this person is or whoever these people are, all they know is life was better when you were connected to them or when you were with them. And life isn't very good now. And they know that you are the common denominator. And they know that if you were back or if things were back the way that they were, that things would be better. But they have no idea how they could ever get back to that. And they know they can't. And so it just feels like this very tepid, sad, like impotent energy. And I think this is why the energy feels this way. And like, even for me as a person, one thing that I always say is like, the thing that always makes me feel better in a situation is like finding a solution, right? Like I don't like to be in a situation where it's just like, you know, we're just complaining about a problem, but we don't ever talk about the solution. Finding a solution is what gives me solace. And that's why I feel so uncomfortable with this energy, because there is no solution. There's no solution. And once again, I'm not really rooting for this energy. Like there's no reason. Once again, if there was a reason for you to want to reconnect with someone or go back to a certain situation, sure. But like you had a reason for leaving. You weren't supposed to be there anymore. This person or these people did not deserve you. And so, yeah, there's no solution here. Like these people are going to have to sit with their decisions. They're going to have to sit with their sadness, discomfort, pain, the loss. Nine of Swords. They're just going to have to be sad and stressed out. Strength. Thug it out. Power through it. But that's what that feeling is like wanting something so bad, but knowing that you can't have it anymore. You can't have this person anymore. You can't be connected to this person anymore. You can't have their love. You can't have their labor. You can't have their guidance. You can't have their contributions. You lost that privilege. There is no circling back. There is no second chance. Six of Swords. It's time to move on. I feel like just like you moved on, these people need to move on. But what I don't like here is, once again, after you left, I feel like things have deteriorated for whoever this person is or whoever these people are. And I don't like the fact that they're saying, okay, you're the solution. If I just bring you back, then everything will be okay. No. Find your own solution. Figure out your own situation. The Magician. Make it happen. Just like you had to force yourself to move on, these people need to force themselves to move on. And don't bother the collective. Now, once again, if this is someone where you're like, this is a family member, a friend, someone that you were close with, or someone where you feel like it is possible for us to reconnect in the future, absolutely. But I don't want them reconnecting with you so you can fix their problems. I want them to reconnect with you because they care about you and because they want to make it up to you and have like a genuine, balanced relationship with you. I feel like the cards just could care less about these people. I'm so sorry. It's like, figure out your own problems. Figure it out. Oh, you know, you lost out on a great relationship. You lost out on a great friend. You lost out on a great employee. Tough it out. Figure it out. The Sun. Good luck. That's what I have for these people. I'm like, I'm done with this energy. I hate to say that I don't care about their energy, but I don't. I really don't. Like, I care about you. And I'm glad that you're doing well. I'm glad that you were able to get over the situation and move forward. And you are in a better place without the situation. Absolutely. There's no reason for you to go back. There's really nothing that, you know, this energy can really offer you at this time. So they need to figure it out. They need to grow up and they need to be either a better person or better people. And maybe they either meet someone like you in the future and they treat them better, or if some of you are really interested in reconnecting, I'm not going to say that's off the table, but it's definitely not on the table right now. So hopefully they can figure it out on their own, and hopefully they can stop showing up in your energy whining. that's what I have for you. I hope that resonated. I hope that was helpful for who that was for. Thank you so much for being here. And special thank you to my Patreon patrons and those who book personal readings with me. It's because of you I'm able to do these messages. Thank you all so much. Until I see you next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and God bless you.